It turns out that Cleopatra was not only the most beautiful woman in Egypt. Nefertiti's name is also unknown. Cleopatra is always referred to as the most beautiful figure who ever lived in the land of the Pharaohs. If you look at the evidence in the form of statues, carvings, etc., Nefertiti is actually the daughter of Queen Tiye Wajir Ay's brother. Her beauty is reflected in her blue eyes, long neck, and firm face. Let's watch this video until it's finished. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel and press the bell button to get interesting stories from other world-famous figures. Many Egyptian royalty are said to have lived between 1370 and 1330 BC. Imitation of walking and dressing. Nefertiti was a queen who was very ambitious for power and immortality. Archaeological evidence is etched into the carvings and known to later generations. Nefertiti was Akhenaten's wife. To fulfill her and her husband's ambition, they built the city of Akhetaton, a city in the middle of the desert which is now known as the city of Amarna. Every corner of Amarna city is full of statues of Nefertiti. Nefertiti did not stop giving offspring to the pharaoh. Nefertiti gave birth to a daughter. Unfortunately, Nefertiti could not give birth to a son. Unable to have sons, her husband ended up having an affair just to have a son, and a boy named Tutankhamun was born. Nefertiti also ruled over Egypt, aka being a pharaoh. Unfortunately, Nefertiti's mummy has not been found to date. Queen Nefertiti and Akhenaten succeeded in bringing about many changes. From changing the religious views of the Egyptian people to changing the capital city. She was only a queen then, but her power was immense. So if you were that strong when you were queen, what if Nefertiti became pharaoh? Yes, Egypt seems to be within reach at the moment. This is proof that Nefertiti is the strongest and most powerful woman in Egypt. So many unsolved mysteries. Nefertiti is as famous as a pharaoh. Surprisingly, mummies are very hard to find. Nefertiti would make up the most important part of the funeral package long before she could end her life as king. If Nefertiti's mummy was hidden, archaeologists believe that this place was not far from Tutankhamun's tomb. This is based on the statement of archaeologist Dr. Reeves that Nefertiti's tomb is somewhere in Tutankhamun's tomb, but unfortunately it has not been found so far. There are several theories about the queen's death. The first is the assumption that Nefertiti died of the plague. There had been deadly plagues in Egypt before, and some said they were sick. Egyptologist Aidan Dodson's book Amarna Sunset indicates that Amarna Revulis died in the second half of the 14th century BC. Reached its peak. The statue of Nefertiti was discovered in Amarna in 1912. The 3,400-year-old statue of Nefertiti is now in Berlin, Germany. Nefertiti was the most influential empress of the Bronze Age for over a decade. She was the most beautiful queen, blessed by the sun god, worshipped by her family and adored by her people. Nefertiti suddenly disappeared. Details of his death have not survived. Nor is there a monument to his death, which remains a mystery. No hard evidence. Tildesley, in Nefertiti's book The Sun Queen of Egypt, says he cannot give solid facts about women who lived more than 3,000 years ago. Nefertiti's death remains a mystery to this day.